P, what it do, baby?
What's going on?
Man, you know what it is. Hey, as the I don't know if it's a direct message on like on the page on what we discussing tonight. So, with that being said, we're gonna be talking about how the AI robots are replacing human beings. We see that with like I don't know a lot of y'all probably saw the clip with two chains. He with the robot or whatnot, and he interacting with the robot, asking the robot questions. So it seems to me, P, they coming out like they got to make it look good first. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In order to bring it out to the people. And the first way they do that, they got to get what I'm saying, like a entertainer, someone with a lot of influence.
Mm-hmm.
So
High
I
profile.
noticed that with the AI before we dive into the subject matter. But that's what we discussing tonight. Uh, so to those that's listening, we basically we're gonna talk about how the AI robots are replacing human beings slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
You got something?
Indeed, peace and blessings to the chosen man. Everybody who gonna view this broadcast, or everybody who will be with us tonight, man. Peace and blessings to y'all. Pray everything been good. Aside from that, like bro saying, the topic in the matter is AI robots. Uh, the world of Doctor Robotnik taking over everything. Yeah, King. So whatever you want to kick it off with right here. Now,
Oh yeah,
yes
yeah. Just
indeed.
like man, I know you said you got a couple clips, King, that you wanna you know expand on, but in a nutshell, I'm gonna be honest. I just think and this is my personal opinion, but I feel like that this situation is it look good, but in the end, it's gonna be bad for our people, bro.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? I
indeed,
think that
indeed.
this gonna be bad for our people in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
when you look around right now, when you go into like McDonald's, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you see kiosks now. You interacting with you interacting with a machine now, and it becomes comfortable. Why? Because we have conditioned ourselves to be lazy.
Mm,
America is one of the most, and I don't even hate to say this. It's just what it is. We are one of the most laziest countries because we got everything at our convenience. Everything is at our hands. You see what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So it's like it's a needed thing, but it's bad. What you think on it? What you
Man,
got on it, King?
I think paying attention to it, just like what you're saying, convenience has become our enemy. And I'm saying it just like this here. Man, I can recall, bro, going to Walmart or going to Kroger's, and you go in, and on one end of the store or the store, you know what I mean, you got probably two lanes of self checkout, which is no
Gotcha.
human here, no activity with flesh and blood being. You dealing with this computer. Man, that then gradually increased to the point where now you got 40, about 40 lanes of self checkout and just two people, two or three actual humans that you can go through the line and get your stuff rung up and get on about your business. So I also think too that it's a tracking number. You know what I mean? It's a census being taken. And this just me theorizing. I ain't saying I got no proof of this,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's a census being taken, like with all these cameras seeing. Well, what is the preference of mankind right now? Is more people going through self checkout, or are more people actually going through checkout with to really speak with other humans?
Sort of like a
Uh,
science experiment.
this is what I'm saying. And
All right.
so over time, though, like the book tell us, it say, man, a man gonna desire to see another man face. So this all building up. They taking the census and say, well, they gonna make it. I feel like the way that it's heading,
Mm-hmm.
everything gonna be automated and robotic, and they really want to get the human out the way, man. Yep.
I'm with you on it. I'm with you on it. But I think it's just catastrophic. What comes behind is Like when you see, I saw that Elon Musk he put out a video. I think it was like maybe a week or so ago. He was just expounding on the AI robot, and what he was saying is, I picked up three things that he spoke about. He spoke about the cost of the robot, what does what it do, what the capabilities of a robot, and what their future plan is for the robot. He said that man, this robot can babysit your children.
Mm.
Them the words that came out his mouth. He said they can babysit your children. So
Right.
first we went from the tablets, iPads or whatnot, to babysit the
I
kids.
see where you at with it.
Now, and they gon' in order for them to make this legal, this got to be signed off by the government. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they gonna legalize a robot can stay with your child.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
like what I'm saying, like the last thing that I stated, I said that he was talking about the future. Man, what makes a good fighter is a fighter when he get hit, he can see the other punch coming. You see what I'm saying? So by him throwing it out there, he letting you know what the future, like these gonna replace the babysitter. He said this gonna replace the babysitter. This gonna replace the lawn care. He said this thing can cut your yard. Go back and look at the video. He said this thing can cut your yard. Meaning that what? How many of our brothers that own like lawn services? Man, it's gonna cut that industry out. You see what I'm saying, Kane? So while we praising this type of stuff, like yeah, even me, I got iPhones, I got iPads. We like technology, but at the same time, what does that gift come with? You know what I'm saying? How detrimental to me is this gift gonna be for me receiving this? You know what I'm saying? And it keep going more and more and more and more. And I think this thing is gonna turn to something like I don't know, Kane, something crazy.
Our robot.
All right, robot.
You got the video?
You got it. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Let me see. Before I tell you, when you get that one, I'm finna pull up this other one.
Yes, sir.
So everything, family, what we talking about, this video just came out because Tesla, Elon Musk, they had a what do you call it? I'm just gonna say this showing an event to promote what they at so far, the steps that they've made. The name of the humanoid robot or AI robot is Optimus. All right, so this is like the third one that they've made within the series. The first one came out, it didn't have certain capabilities. They were still working on the function of it. What about the way that it articulate different limbs of it and all this? So as time went on, 8 months later, they then got to a point where they feel that they've achieved a point in modifying this AI robot. So they saying about 2025, it'll be available for sale.
I got the video locked and loaded, Kane.
Okay, before you drop it on, just keep that in mind, family. That the goal is to have people be able to purchase these robots, and in the meanwhile, as we watch the video, I want y'all to think, well, what's powering this robot? How does it get its power? How is it able to function? And what's keeping the source of its energy, applied so that people can handle it or it can do whatever function it was made to do? You go ahead, share it, Shim.
I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Let's see, share screen. Robot. Sure. All right.
The time of robots is over.
Maximize your screen,
We
Shim.
have achieved a new level between people and technology. People and machines are finally united as one single being. But what price did we pay for this?
Fair use.
Who really controls our mind and flesh this time?
Fair use, man. Fair use.
We improved ourselves until we lost control of our own nature.
Nah. Jim, that ain't the one.
Yes, sir.
Nah, that ain't the one right there. There's
Yep.
somebody with some clickbait. They done compiled and combined a bunch of
Okay.
scenes from what's the name of that movie?
But did you pay attention to what they were saying though?
100. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. He's saying, look, man, they lost control.
Yes, indeed.
But there was, we gon' that's not the one we wanted, you guys. So we gon' they did do some clickbait. You did. You right, man.
Type in Elon Musk presentation Optimus robot
Okay.
and drop a 7 in the comment. I see y'all saying our mic's doing a little something. Is it still glitching? We still having problems with the sound? Drop a 7 in the comments if everything coming through clear. Drop a 7 in the comments, man. It screws us. Dove into it before we even check. It's all good. They let you know we human. We ain't robots, man. We make mistakes.
Hey, Kane, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So you want
Cut
me
your
to
mic
get
up.
you? Okay. You want me to get You want me to
Yeah.
get the Let me see. The Fox. Is it the Fox one or what?
Nah. We want the one where he actually had the presentation showing the Optimus robot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me
Gotcha.
see something.
I got it. I got it now.
Okay.
I got you.
Cause he got the Optimus robot family. He got the what he called Robovan, but it's really the Robovan. And just like Emo saying, like RoboCop, that's what it's leading to. Along with this other self-driving vehicle. You can even type in 2 Chainz talking with Optimus, Sway Lee in the new self-driving vehicle from Elon Musk.
All right, we're gonna
Uh,
hit you. We're gonna do this. Let me do this right quick.
we still got static.
You put in the destination and just drive you around. No steering wheel, no.
Maximize it.
Bye.
Can you see me, Kane?
I see you. Maximize that jump though.
All right. You
There
want me to
we
play
go.
the clip?
Yep.
All right. We'll go back to it.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm up.
Here, right here. Come say hi.
All right.
What's up, bro?
Heading to the right.
To the right. Right here. Your left. There you go, man. 2 Chainz, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm Optimus.
Okay. My name is Tony.
Tony.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tony.
Nice to meet you too, buddy. Hey, can you play basketball? Can you shoot like jump shots?
Maybe one day.
I'll teach
Can
you.
you?
I'll teach you.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
man.
you, Tony.
Thank you, brother.
Much appreciated.
All right, man. You like Balenciaga? I got an outfit for you.
Really?
Yeah, I got an outfit for you.
Awesome. That's cool.
So, Kane, first they try to make it cool with the rappers first, bro. They try to make it cool. I'm gonna pull up this young too with Elon when he explained it pretty much what the robots, the effects of the robots, what it does, and all the capabilities and the cost, the price, and all that. But and then I don't want like people get rolled back to sleep, bro. Like you got to understand, you got to know what this is being. This is not for your good. Like I was telling, like we were speaking about earlier, when you go to McDonald's, guess what? Even though we don't even, we try not to eat that type of food, but you know what I'm saying? But to some people, that's all they got, bro. You feel me? So that's a job that they can have, but they not gonna be able to have that job. Why? Because this robot is gonna take over your job. Really? That's how I feel, King. King, I can't hear you, King.
Okay, my fault. You got me.
Yeah, I got you now.
Yes, indeed. Pray the Most High. My fault, family. So there's a very valid point. The point that I was trying to get the people to focus on before we played the video about how is this thing being powered. Which, if you go back and look at these other videos, you're gonna see a crowd of men around with the neon light green badge and the red badge, and I think it was a different yellow one. But they making sure don't nobody touch this robot, family, because it's still not ready to be rolled out completely. But my point is, it's a robot. It's It's computerized. It's being powered by some kind of Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Why is that important? Have you ever saw the movie Upgrade? This AI can be hacked. So like what bro talking about, we'll be able to program, according to Elon Musk, you'll be able to program this robot to be able to do anything that you tell it to do. Mow the grass, watch your children, wash your clothes, get the mail from outside. So what happens if I'm a major hacker? I can hack it to any system, and I hack it to your robot. And let's say that I got ill intents against you. I want to see you buried. What happens in those cases?
Or they could be
You see what I'm saying?
they could be a perverted person. Like they have
Come on.
they have a lot of times, King, they had these ring cameras and stuff. And what these predators would do, they would, just like what you're saying, they would hack your computer system and be able to take over your cameras.
See that? Wicked. Looking all in your house.
Right. And you got little
Invading your
sons and
privacy.
daughters, and you feel me? So yeah, on one end, yeah, you hire you a robot, you ain't gotta cut your grass no more. But at what cost?
Right.
Now, and you got to think about. See, I think about the people, bro. I think about like how this person gonna be out of a job. You know what I'm saying? It's already a shortage on jobs as it is in itself. So the increase of AI technology
Right.
decrease the chances of people getting certain jobs. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
And I'm gonna discuss some of these jobs, King, that that's gonna be wiped out. I want to have people even thought about it. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see. It says, can you see me? Can you see me scrolling?
I see it.
I say 10 jobs AI will replace. Customer service representatives, car and truck driver, computer programmer, research analysis, paralegal, factory or warehouse worker, financial trader, travel advisor, content writer, graphic designer. And it's gonna be more than that, really. There's just some of the things that they know for sure. But when customer service, that's why I told you about, like the restaurants or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So I see it, bro. I see it just coming to the point where, bro, like I said, a lot of people start to lose their means of taking care of themselves. And what do you do then? What do you do then?
Snowball effect.
Yeah.
Snowball effect indeed, man.
I think this is evilness. Because we have, think about it, bro. America is one of the most, and I hate to say this. No, I don't hate to say it. I want to keep it all the way real. I think we one of the most laziest, convenient seeking countries in the world. Even myself, like, I recall, like, plenty of times just like being in the Navy. I was in the Navy and traveling the world, and like, I thought I was poor. Now they poor for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's people around the world that's appreciative of things they got, and we take a lot of things for granted. And I think that's gonna be our downfall of convenience. Think about it, man. You can call the Uber Eats now, DoorDash. You couldn't do that just 15 years ago, 20. I don't know this the amount of time that DoorDash and all that has been here, but that's a convenience. You know what I'm saying? Now the restaurant don't have to hire workers. Now you can send a DoorDash guy to go deliver the food, and now I can, it's technology is good because it has to happen in regards to like the growth of the human mind and all that, but it can be detrimental in ways too, for sure.
Yes, indeed. Like the auto field,
Right.
Auto text, people, I stay away from that, family, because I'm like, even as like Google to say your passwords and everything else.
Right.
Over time, if a person just constantly going with this autofill, auto text, finishing it for you, spelling it for you, you gonna end up forgetting how to spell.
It makes you dumb as
And,
hell.
and,
You right, bro.
and that's what I'm saying. And I've been seeing this all on social media, folks. Grammar just off. Like you could, cause you constantly hitting autofill, auto text. Man, listen, people looking way more slow than what they actually are. You know what I mean? And it's because it's no longer, or it's the dissipation of depending on the human mind itself. You more so relying on the computer, the convenience, like what you're talking about. And even within Lou family. So this presentation that Elon Musk had with Tesla, he brought out the Optimus robot, but he brought out two more other, products that they present to roll out. One of them is their RoboVan or RoboVan. So it can hold 20 passengers. The thing about it, this thing don't have a driver. So people getting excited about it. It's another video. 2 Chainz, he in the car, not the RoboVan. But the car don't have a driver. It's completely autonomous. Ain't nothing in there but seats and a screen. You put your location in where you want to go, and it take you there. So my thing is this though. If we're using the human mind, this thing, you get in this vehicle and you can't even control it. You can't control where it goes. So if somebody or it just happens, to have some type of malfunction, you in this, you ain't got no steering wheel, bro. What if they just want to ride off the cliff like what's been happening? They don't talk about this with Tesla. Indeed, leave the world behind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
when the cars just just start taking over on their own, man, like it's crazy. Like
the Tesla, yes indeed.
people should wake up and think though, Kane. But I understand the reason why they don't think. Real talk. When you look at it and you examine like what's going on, bro, it's just convenience, man. It's convenience, bro. I'm with you. Go ahead, Kane.
But that's what I'm saying though. The convenience end up becoming a situation where this self-driving vehicle that you thought and saw was something cool drove you off a cliff to your death. It's been real reports with Tesla, like the Tesla car that's on the road now, driving and running over people, killing people, losing their life because you didn't put the trust of your life into not even the hands. You just left it dependent on this computer AI system. Now these folks dead. Now somebody planning a funeral. And at the end, don't forget that this is the same man who got the invention of Neuralink, where he want to put Bluetooth in the human brain and cause a person to put an interface into a human so that a human can be combined with a machine and a robot. Like I always say, they put computers in just about everything now. The last place they want to put it is in a human. You know what I mean? So that's what we headed to. So let me share my screen one time.
All right.
Share my screen. I mentioned this earlier. Check this out, family. This is something that happened about 3 weeks ago.
A man with a warrant out for his arrest barricaded himself in a hotel room after being located by police in Texas. Police tried to get 39-year-old Felix De La Rosa to surrender peacefully, but they say Felix fired multiple gunshots from his hotel room, including a shot fired at officers.
A shot fired at officers. Y'all see what's trying to get in the room with him, don't you? Robot.
De La Rosa ended up in a standoff with SWAT officers for nearly 2 hours, eventually firing at a police robot. De La Rosa was shot and wounded by a sheriff's deputy before being apprehended. The Texas Rangers are now investigating the incident.
The robot is running over De La Rosa. Subdued him.
I just saw that jump, bro. I was like, is that I had to make sure my ass was right. I ain't making fun of it, but he ran him over. He did, bro.
That's fact. Watch this. So he said the robot shot the tear gas in.
eventually firing at a police robot. De La Rosa was shot and wounded by a sheriff's deputy before being apprehended. The Texas Rangers are now investigating the incident. CNN was unable to locate De La Rosa's.
He
No,
running that man
aside from
over,
that,
King. He running that man.
What-
The robot running him over.
But did you hear what the lady said the title of the robot was? A police robot.
I heard her.
Now we talking about these are the steps being taken for RoboCop, bro. RoboCop is on the way, man.
RoboCop on the way.
What you got, Shim?
Man, I just, like I said, I just be want people to, just be aware. Like, don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in what's cool. And when when the all boils down, you find out that it wasn't cool. It was actually put there to destroy you. Especially when you got to think about it. Especially for our community. And when I say our, I'm talking about the so-called African American, what they call us. And I ain't looking at it as a race thing. I'm looking at it as a survival thing. So, boom. We already outnumbered as far as when I come about, I'm not saying outnumbered as far as people, but we separated from each other. We already divided up. Now we got people coming across the borders. So you got to compete with them too. And then you got systematic racism. You got things put in place. So you got that against you too. And now you got the AI robot. Where did that put you at? Where did it put you at? So a part of me is saying that, okay, sometimes you have to move with technology without being a part of it. Meaning that it's good to familiarize yourself or learn AI technology, like flying a drone, like we fly drones, We do things of that sort. So on one end, how you feel about that, P? Like on one end you gotta know these things, but on the other end you know that deep down inside it's destroying the human being as far as the job market.
Use the world, don't abuse the world. Be in the world, but not of the world. Understand the uses of the invention, but don't be a slave to it. So just like we talking about, we know technology has made tremendous, wonderful, you know what I'm saying, advancements for humanity.
Right.
We ain't around here on the horses, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? When it rain, it's pouring down and storming, people had a luxury right now to get in a vehicle. They can get in the car and whatever the vehicle made of, whether it's fiberglass or metal, you got some type of lodging out of the elements. Contrast to a time period where we riding horses. So we know the advancement of technology been good, you know what I mean? But we have to look, everything had to be done in moderation. This is why the Bible let us know it has been a limit put on, you know what I mean, the time period of life for mankind. Because everybody, you got evil inventions and evil scientists too. Just like the book I got from you, The War Scientists. When I'm reading about these inventors, even the guy who made the nuke, he say, now I have become deaf after he made it. But I learned reading that book, Shem, that the helicopter was not created to be a means of combat. It was supposed to be a craft that they could use this to go to the battlefield, get soldiers out.
It was a medical transportation.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
But now you got Tomahawk missiles on it now.
Come on.
Right.
So now we talking about Optimus. He being friendly. Hey, I don't know how to do. He real friendly right now. But what happens when they program these Optimus or these AI robots to be at your door? Hey, come up out of here. He ain't no robo vehicle like what we just saw. These folk kicking in. They got guns. The robot, the AI got guns. Terminator. This is what I'm looking at. So everything have to be done in moderation, man. We gotta know limits. And Elon Musk himself, this crazy. Elon Musk himself has been vocal, speaking out, saying that AI is a devil. He said he afraid of. He said we got to have some kind of moderation and boundaries on these things. This is what Elon Musk saying, bro.
I heard that. I remember him saying it before. He did speak on it. And then too, King, like my whole thing would be like, what's the plan? Like all these inventions being put forward. What's the move? How should we move now?
Right. How should we move?
Like how should we move? We gotta like when you look at computer software and now that the Indian the southeastern Indian, the people that come over, they lead in that field, or the Asian community. You know what I'm saying? They lead in that field. So I think that we should, man, familiarize ourselves with that knowledge. You know, learn different things. Like you say, like you don't have to be all fully indulged, but just know what's going on. I think that's one way that we could alleviate the blow that's coming behind this. Because like I said, all these jobs gonna be lost, bro.
Yes, indeed. It's an ever-changing world, and just like that, we like you saying, it'll be wise, family. You know what I mean? Not to, like you're saying, to go along with the crowd that's being led to the slaughter. But if I know that everything is being technologicalized, if I can create a word, it'll be wise if I know everything becoming robotic, learn how to program these robots. Because there's one thing about it. When you looking at the assembly line that this Optimus robot coming off of, that this robo van, which is going to be used to transport 20 people or more straight to the quarantine camps. That's my theory about it. When we looking at all this, they didn't make themselves. And this is why the Most High is real. We can't get around it. Humanity, mankind cannot get around it. The enemy can't get around it. These robots ain't making themselves. It still took somewhere within the time span in a step-by-step plan to create these things, a man or a woman was involved. Somebody had to at least push the button to say, yeah, make the joints of the leg connect. Or let me print out this screw right here. The computer itself that make the screws, a man had to make it. Mankind had to have his hand in it. So it'll be wise for us to get ahead of the ball. Those of us, like especially our children, they understand these electronics so on a higher level.
What they do, bro? I be fascinated by this stuff. But then again, like you were saying, bro, like I think it's gonna take away from humanity in such a way that it's gonna be catastrophic.
Yeah.
When you start to see like in the when we was reading the article a minute ago, it said like what jobs will be replaced. Your warehouse worker, your truck driver. You know, they like Elon Musk said this robot can cut the yard, bro. And then you know, like us as a people, bro, we like to flex. So the rapper say this was cool. You gonna go get your. It's gonna be a lot of people, man. They gonna cause 20,000 ain't really just a whole. It's a lot of money, but it ain't really a lot of money. You know, so you can run through. You know, you could run that up real quick. So. People pay 20,000 for a car, you know, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a way that you can get it. You might have to pay a monthly plan, just like you go do a car. You got you see what I'm saying? They're gonna make it very accessible for you. So
Yes, indeed.
it's just like you couldn't get you. It's just like you drowning you drowning. You know, it's gonna be a slow kill. You ain't gonna see it like that, but that's what's gonna go down, King. Like we gonna cut our own self out the industry as far as being a worker. Now that job, like I said, you ain't gotta feed this robot. You ain't gotta pay him no insurance. Think about it. They ain't gotta tell him to be on work, come to work on time. The robot gonna be there on time. Now he might malfunction every now and then, and we don't have to. As far as a company, we don't gotta obey no HIPAA laws, none of that. We can work him all day because we know one thing: what this country is all about profit, bro. We live in a capitalistic society, so why not? It's a great investment. If you look at it from the standpoint that this country set up, it is a great investment to replace the robot with the human, because why? Those things that I just named. You don't have to pay them insurance. You don't have to pay. You don't have to, like I said, give them a lunch break. You have no laws to abide by when dealing with a robot. You see what I'm saying? It's just like having a slave. But while we learn these things, I mean, while we like we want these things, like in it's just detrimental for us, and we don't see the what's coming behind it. But so
Yes, indeed.
that's how I think about it. I see what's going on. We bringing this. I bring a lot of stuff out, man, to make people aware. Of what's going on. So when it do happen, you want to say, man, we didn't tell you. So always empower yourself by what? Not burying your gift. Everybody blessed with a God given talent. It's on you to sharpen your skills up. It's on you to know thyself to see what gifts that God bless you with. Sometimes we don't recognize our gifts can cook at what? We too busy indulged in other things.
It's true.
Like pray and meditate so the most high can show you your gift, real talk. Because we all have a gift. And one gift that we don't use that all of us have is working together. You know what I'm saying? Co- Coming together and you know what I'm saying, really just working as a unit. Real talk.
Indeed. No, that's facts, bro. Um, so I'm lemon backing off what you just said about replacing people. We talked about the uh the offshore workers or the shore workers going on strike. About a few weeks ago, and a part, if y'all don't know family, they was going on strike. A part of that wasn't just for to get the raises and the money. They was also talking about the machines that being automated. So their jobs were being threatened to be done by robots, uh, robotic labor replacing actual man doing a job. So that was one of the things that they were contesting. They were like, "Nah, we don't want these robots in here because we can do the job." All right, but then this something that was I'm pretty sure a wake up for a lot of companies. They said, "Wow, these dudes didn't band together. They got the whole country on edge. Well, you know what? This is even more reason for us to produce robots because robots ain't gonna get together and say, let's go on strike." You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Yeah. You know
And
what I mean?
so
But they ever changing. The robots is learning through us. Believe it or not, Facebook, IG, even YouTube. As much as we hit these like buttons, as much as we communicate, we ain't even jumped into NSA and how they watch and pull information. But all these data is being collected by each individual, each human, and it's being compiled together to be the mind of AI. So AI is a combination of everybody that's using anything that's connected to AI.
like
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I just
indeed, man.
yeah, like I say, I'm glad that we able to talk about things like this. Serious things came, you know, in order to be able to spread this message, bro, about certain things that we don't even think about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When Elon Musk put the video out and said that junk can babysit your children, the children already ain't getting raised now.
Mm.
So just imagine he's sitting with the robot all day.
Man,
Just
what?
imagine how wild your just imagine how messed up your child mind would be.
Man.
He's gonna get to interacting with the robot as if the robot is a human being. Therefore, he or she will be losing their connection with the human beings, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I see the bigger picture. I see what's going on for real.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yes,
all
indeed.
now they got men like you could go get you a robot girlfriend,
It's crazy.
take her on a date, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, it's the gender is bigger than what we think it is,
Mm-hmm.
and at the same time, it's killing certain job industries financially. Like,
Yeah.
think about all the layoffs that happened that you know of. I think Walgreens they shutting down thousands of stores. All these companies this year, have you noticed that they was laying people off? Why? Because like you said, the invention of automated automation. That's what's going on. Like McDonald's, like I said, it's a prime example. What like all kids or teenagers know, like man, mostly when you in high school, I'm finna go work at KFC, McDonald's, one of these
Taco
little spots,
Bell. Yeah.
and I'm gonna be straight. But now they don't even have that opportunity. They was already wild. And just imagine how they gonna be now, King. When they don't have opportunity. So, man, we gotta look at it as a whole. Like, look at it what's really going on. Like, what's the blow behind this technology? Is it a good? Now, if it's good, that's one thing. But if it's what I'm thinking, it ain't good, bro. Like back in the day, King, we used to go outside and play with each other, ride our bike, hoop, play curveball, do all those things. The children now, they don't do that. They more loners. They got more of loners behavior. They like to sit in their room and play the video game or use their iPad. And when you really look at it, it's not their fault, King. It's parenting, bro. Monday through Thursday, guess what? We don't do phones. My daughter don't do phones Monday through Thursday. On like Saturday night or whatever, she'll, but Monday through Thursday, we try to, like, I tell her, like, nah, like, we ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do in order to protect your child. You know what I'm saying? These things, just imagine, like I said, it's creating a whole new person. In order to change a person, you first got to take their mind away. Real talk. Once you get a control, that's why a pimp is able to be a pimp. He get your mind first. He tell you all these good things. You can be ugly as a duck, but he tells you you're beautiful. He sold you a bill of goods. You feel what I'm saying? The same, we getting pimped out, bro. Like, and we getting pimped out because our desire for convenience. So we gotta really protect the mind, protect the fort, bro. Protect your children, bro. Real talk, because that's who gonna be affected by this worse. And like I say, we already see the effects of it now. Most children don't go outside no more. Real talk. They don't drink from the water fountain. They don't drink from the water hose. They want some bottled water. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that the advancement of technology is not good, but what I am saying is that, man, it's to our demise, bro. What you think on this, Shem?
No, I agree with it. Shalom to the chat, man. Peace and blessings to everybody in the chat too. Subject matter, if you came in late, we just talking about, like, here recently it's been I think it's been viral. Elon Musk with Tesla rolling out 3 different new products. One of them being the Optimus AI robot, a self-driving car. It don't have a steering wheel in it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show it. And then you got the robo van. Shem, but did you see this? Because this is another job that's being replaced.
Okay, hit me with it.
I think that was in Haiti, I believe. But it was a robot preacher, bro.
Oh, man.
Now, I don't know if it was a man in a suit, but it looked like a transformer was in there. You know what I mean? He was supposed to be preaching. Yeah.
I can believe it. That's why I say I think they're going to go to all avenues with this. It ain't what we seeing. Just think about it. Back in the day, they probably saw an airplane. And then they was like, okay, these folks, okay, with airplane. Now they got jets. Now they got submarines. Now so the advancement it don't stop, bro. Like you saying.
The Jetsons, we heard now. With the jetpack.
The Robovan. The Robovan is
blow it up, Kane. Blow it up.
Fair use for educational purposes.
Expand it, John Kane.
Okay, I got them expanded as far as I can. It still ain't loaded up. Fair use.
It's loaded up. You good? Go ahead.
All right.
This is we're going to make this, and it's going to look like that. Now, can you imagine going down the streets and you see this coming towards you? That'd be sick. So this can carry up to 20 people, and it can also transport goods. So you can configure it for goods transport within a city or transport of up to 20 people at a time. So this is gonna, the Revolvin is what's gonna solve for high density. So if you want to take a sports team somewhere, or you're looking to really get the cost of travel down to, I don't know, 5-10 cents a mile, then you can use the Revolvin.
Then you can use the Revolvin. Hold on that one. That's the Revolvin though, family.
I see this, and hey, and think about, okay, we see the revolving. Now that means the Uber driver about to get replaced.
Come on with it.
You see what I'm saying? The DoorDash driver, he's gonna get replaced. The taxi been out the business for I don't know how long. But anybody that's doing anything such as that, man, like, yeah, it look good, it sound good, but what are the effects of it? That's what we must realize, bro. Real talk. It looks good, like it does. It's gonna put so many people out of business though. That it's gonna, and we know, King, once poverty, if poverty increase, so does crime. Poverty and crime work hand in hand. So just imagine how crime is now, especially with the border situation. Man, come on, it's gonna be catastrophic, like I'm saying, bro. Real talk.
Let me see if I can get let's see, 2 Chainz or Sway Lee. I'm gonna go with 2 Chainz.
All right.
See if I can get that video. Hold on a second, fam. Trying to show y'all the Robo Taxi.
Robo taxi.
Robo Taxi. All right, let me show my screen. Show my screen. Just for anybody who hadn't saw it.
Are you driving? I'm not driving. I'm about to fall asleep. Now it makes sense why they did it here. For real. Oh, now.
As he swinging his camera, he panning left to right. Notice it's not a steering wheel in there. There's no steering wheel at all. It's just a screen. And when you get in, you put the location in of where you're trying to go. Doors close. And after the doors close, you off to your destination. That's very dangerous, man. You putting your whole life trusting it that this machine gonna get you there. Look at it.
Isaac, are you driving? I'm not driving. I'm about to fall asleep. Now it makes sense why they did it here. For real. Oh, now we're back. Now we're back. We're back.
All right. Robo Taxi, Robo Van, and the Optimus AI robot, man. Indeed, bro. Stay woke, family, like they say. Indeed, that's all I got for tonight, bro. If you got anything else. I can't hear you, son.
I'm gonna share an article with them.
For sure.
This was what Paisley was expounding on, but I'm gonna get to this article. Give me 1 second, King.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. I think they got something to do with when the master said he had to he had to shorten the days, otherwise no flesh would be saved. Because they want everything to be earned in metal and frequencies and robotic, Elysium. That's what we're talking about. Like that movie Elysium. Hmm.
So here we go, right here, family. We're gonna go. I'm gonna read this article, and I'm just gonna expound on a couple of points. This article reads: it say thousands of workers, and we remember just what a couple of weeks ago came when the ports closed due to a contract agreement not being reached. Can you expound on that for a minute, King? Just expound on that for a minute.
Indeed. So if you're not aware, 3 weeks ago, the East Coast, uh, the workers that's working at these ports that actually receives in the goods from foreign countries into America, uh, they were in this tangle, like the brother said, a contract trying to get their funds increased, trying to get a raise and what they being paid. Also, one of the things that they had a problem with of why they went on strike, agreeing to go on strike, not only from Maryland, like from Maryland on down to Texas, I would say, if I recall it right. But we talking about thousands, more than 10,000 men that kind of men and women come together and say, we not going to work unless y'all say that y'all going to increase our pay and give us our demands. Whole country on edge saying, oh man, well, we finna stop being able to receive furniture, fruits, coffee, all type of stuff. Within it, again, that contract and disagreement was that the workers were concerned that they would be replaced with machines, automation. So this is the contract that bro showing.
Thank you for that, bro. I appreciate it.
Indeed, appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this article. It say the union. So and then this agreement is tentative, meaning that it's partial. It's not a full agreement. So it said, I'm gonna get to the exact point that I want to get. King, it say, okay, I'm gonna start here. It says the union reached a tentative agreement Thursday with the U.S. Maritime Alliance, an association of companies that operate East and Gulf Coast ports, to suspend its strike, which began on January the 15th, to give time for contract negotiations. So this contract is not over with. I mean, the negotiations are not over with. They still haven't got a final deal. They got something like a partial deal. It said thousands of workers at 14 major ports walked out of their jobs on Tuesday, demanding better pay and a ban on automation of gates, cranes, and containers. Moving trucks at the union's major East and Gulf Coast ports. A total of 36 ports were impacted by this strike. So they want an agreement put in place like, look, I'm not gonna lose my job in the future. Basically, that's what they're saying. I don't want to lose my job. I know that this thing is going to basically be detrimental to my way of my means of taking care of myself. So, you know, that's where we at with it, people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why that those people went on strike, because they see what's coming in the near future. They seeing that their jobs being replaced. When you go to these warehouses, man, they got robots and everything doing the work now. You know, they just know that if they pull the plug on jobs, that it's over with. It's over with. And it takes a wicked and a cruel person to even come up or concoct these type of plans and schemes, knowing that these things that come behind all this have a huge effect on people's lives and stuff. But they don't care, you know. But like I said, on one end, the advancement of technology is good, but on the other end, it's, you know, you pay a heavy price. Now you become useless to them. Like I said, they don't have to babysit you. They know what time that the robot don't need a lunch break. Like I said, you don't have to send him through training school. He's gonna be already programmed. But yeah, that's all I had on it. Came out. Thank y'all for coming out watching the podcast, watching the videos. We try to put things out that's meaningful. Me and this brother here, we actually have conversations on like what we gonna discuss. We just don't be pulling them out of the air and just going with it. We have put projects behind that we wanted to do, but we felt like in a lot of instances that other things were more paramount. Real talk. So
Indeed. Question, comment, concern, or drop it in the chat. And then one thing that we intend on doing, most High willing, family. If you've been tuning in over time, you could tell that the form and the approach with this, broadcast is different from your usual message. More so, this will be commentary going back and forth, talking about it, discussing these things that's happening. And we want to open it up to where, y'all will be able to call in and give y'all input on the matter as well. That way, it won't just be us giving our feedback. We might miss something. We might
Right.
have not saw it from a certain perspective that y'all got. You know what I mean? So we'll discuss it. Like I said, we working to get it organized, schedules and everything. Our best time, we looking at Mondays. Monday probably about 7:30 Central Time. Or Thursday, like tonight, about 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? But when we get it all solidified, we'll let y'all know. But in the meanwhile, you could be looking for the broadcasting to be, this type of approach on a Monday.
Right.
Usually a Monday. And if you miss us on Monday, you catch us on Thursday, Father willing.
or go to the page.
Or go to the page. Something might be uploaded. Yup. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Peace and blessings. Y'all got any questions, comments, or concern before we close out, though? Questions, comments, and concerns. Questions, comments, and concerns. All robots and machines malfunction. Robots can't fix robots. They can, or can they? Well, go ahead, Shem.
No, go ahead. You can elaborate on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they creating robots that's gonna be able to work on robots. I mean, 'cause they don't, again, they want to get the human out the pool of working all together. Now, and there's something I'm still pondering on. I know that the value of mankind is way beyond metal because we got souls. You know what I'm saying? We got spirit.
Right.
Robots don't have that. However, it's like what you said earlier, Shem. What is the end goal of? Is it the Matrix? You know what I'm saying? Like they move it. They got all these machines. The machines that took over,
Right.
and they got the people. They want to slave the people, but for what reason? I don't know. Is this too far fetched for some of y'all? Is this
Power
too
and
sci-fi?
control. They want power and control, man.
Yes, indeed, man. Yep. So I ain't seeing no other question or comment, man. Pray that y'all did enjoy. Pray that you learned something, edified on something. If you got any other subjects that we might miss, man, shoot that information to children of the prophets 144@gmail.com. For those who did request a message about dealing with the children in our households, I am working on that, Father willing. When he give me the green light, I'll be broadcasting it. But other than that, man, this is what we got for tonight. Unless you got anything else, yeah.
Man, that's it. Hey, thanks for watching. Like the brother said, on Mondays we're gonna, have the podcast going consistent, and we're gonna, keep dropping these videos out. And if it's something that the child you might want us to chime in on, or you got something you want to discuss, like the brother said, man, hit us up. And we're gonna have the phone line up next time. Well, soon. I'm not gonna say next time. We're gonna have the lines open where you can call in. We can interact with one another. You can ask questions and do those things. So yeah, thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing us Monday. We out.
All praise to the Most High, man.
Yes, sir. We did that, then we came.